Today's book review is The Art of Plein Air Painting. This book is by M. Stephen Doherty. This book says it's an essential guide to materials, concepts, and techniques for painting outdoors. So this book, I don't know if any of you are familiar with plein air painting. Plein air painting is just taking off your equipment, your painting supplies and everything, and painting strictly outdoors. So it is just taking all of your materials, watercolor, acrylic, or oil painting, and just going outside to paint a scene, a landscape, or something that interests you. So let me show you, this is the front of the book. This is a paperback book. This is the back of the book. It says a complete guide for all plein air painters and nature enthusiasts who express their love of the great outdoors through the creation of art. This includes the work of past and present plein air masters. So this book includes a lot of, most of these people in here have been painting outdoors for a very long time. So let me just show you the beginning of the book. I'm gonna go through the table of contents, and it says why. Chapter 1 says why paint outdoors. Chapter 2, a history of plein air painting. Chapter 3, the learning process. Chapter 4, getting started. Chapter 5, materials, tools, and equipment. Chapter 6 is techniques. Chapter 7 is plein air events. And then you have your resources, index, and publication credits. So I'm gonna go over this book just to show you a little bit of what's in this book. So it'll be just a little preview so that you go out and buy this book if you are seriously interested in plein air painting. It is a great hobby for me, a great thing that I like to do because I like to be outside. I like to spend time outside. I like to be around trees. I like to be in the grass. It just helps me just to focus on what I'm doing when I'm outside, and also just like being outside. So if you'd like to try plein air painting, I seriously suggest getting this book, and it will explain to you exactly what it is. So I'm going to go into the book review. Here is the book, The Art of Plein Air Painting. Here's the front, the second page, the third page, the table of contents. This talks about this book. I suggest reading that. And it also talks about why painting outdoors. That's really important to read also. Capturing a changing scene, because scenes will definitely change when you paint outdoors. Talks about plein air events that are going on. There's a demonstration in here about painting a cityscape, and it gives you photos on how to do it. This page talks about two artists painting nocturnes, which are nighttime scenes. Site sizing. There's a demonstration. Brienne and Brown talks about confident color mixing. If you need help with your color mixing. Chapter talks about techniques. There's just so much information in this book. This part talks about portable easels and how it's important to only bring just a small amount of supplies so you don't have to carry everything. It's much easier to bring simple things. Demonstration on working with greens, because there's a lot of greenery out there to paint. Materials, tools, and equipment. Gives you a guide on all the things you can bring with you when you go outside. Here's a page on all the clouds, because there are definitely so many clouds that you can paint. Every day is a different day of clouds. So one day there might be cumulus clouds, another day another type of cloud. So there's just so much to see. Demonstration on painting in a limited scene. And then a chapter on getting started. That's the most important thing to do, is just get started. Go out there and bring your supplies and go out there and paint and see how much fun you'll have. And that is the book, The Art of Plein Air Painting. Hope you enjoyed this book review.